ROD CAREW lined, chopped, and bunted his way to 3,053 career hits. His 7 career batting titles places him among the elite hitters of all time. He used a variety of relaxed, crouched batting stances to hit over 300 in 15 consecutive seasons with the Twins and Angels, achieving a .328 lifetime average. He was honored as American League Rookie of the Year in 1967, won the league MVP 10 years later, and was named to 18 straight All-Star teams. He remains a national hero in Panama. CAREW was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1991.
Hey, what's going on, sports cards fans? Ray from Philly here. It is Friday, May the 10th, and I got a card in the mail this week for the ROD CAREW PSA Basic Top Set Registry run. This here is the last ROD CAREW card that I needed to complete the run. So I'm going to open up this package, show you the last card, enter it in my PSA set registry, and then go behind me on the table that's behind me and show the complete full PSA Basic Top Set Registry for ROD CAREW completed, which is from 67 to 86. All right, but before I open the package, I want to remind everybody that the 2024 7th Annual Baseball Card Hall of Fame, the voting ends this Monday night, May 13th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so get your votes in. I'll even put the link down below to the ballot. It's been a fun time this year, needless to say, on the Baseball Card Hall of Fame. But I haven't done a video on any of my pickups in a while because of the Baseball Card Hall of Fame being so busy with that. And the last card the last 2 cards I showed on the CAREW run was actually the 69. So I stay in chronological order, and so I have the rookie card, so I guess you figured out what this one is. And this is the 1968 Topps ROD CAREW and a PSA 5.5. Now, I really was trying to get the a 6, but it was a half a grade lower, and it really didn't bother me. And there it is right there. That is the final ROD CAREW PSA Basic Topps run card that I needed to finish. Thrilled to death. Believe me when I'm telling you. I started this registry. I was looking back at the videos of when I showed the first CAREW video, and it was Thanksgiving weekend. So I think it was the day after Thanksgiving, the 86 and 85 Topps ROD CAREW cards came in. So about 5 months, 5.5 months it took me to get this set registry completed for ROD CAREW. By the way, shout out to George Diamond Yard Sports Cards, who this is his all-time favorite player. Deservedly so. He's just an awesome, awesome hitter. Great player. So, without further ado, now I'm going to go to the set registry and add the last card to this set. I'm thrilled because I love getting done a set registry of a player run. Hopefully someone doesn't own this and I can add this, and it has been added. Is there a picture? Don't think there is a picture. Nope. So right here where you see upload, I'm going to scan that in and upload this card. So there it is. That is 100% complete right here. 100. 20 Topps cards of ROD CAREW completed. Done. So the next player set registry I'm doing is Frank Robinson, and I'm looking forward to that. So I've done altogether, I've done the Mike Schmidt PSA basic set registry, not his basic Topps, but his basic set registry, which is all his base cards, not just his Topps, his Donruss, Fleer, Bowman, Upper Deck. Then after that, I did the Steve Carlton basic Topps run. And then after that, I did Johnny Bench Topps run, and Jim Palmer, Juan Marichal, Reggie Jackson, Carl Yastrzemski, Willie McCovey, and now Carew. So that's 9 players done. And Frank Robinson's next. This will probably be my toughest one that I've done so far. Yastrzemski was the toughest up to date because he had so many cards. Robinson has from 57 to 75, so it's 19 tops cards. I like doing his run because it doesn't get into the 80s where you have to worry about Donruss, Fleer, and any of that other stuff. I just stick with the tops cards. So I'm going to be looking forward to doing the Frank Robinson run. I've already started picking up some Frank Robinson cards. So next week, you'll start to see the Frank Robinson cards for the next few months, probably from now till I'm hoping I'll be done Frank Robinson by August, maybe September. But without further delay, I'm going to now grab my cell phone, go to the table behind me, and show the complete ROD CAREW PSA Basic Tops run. Hold on.
Okay, and we're back. So I'm going to start with the most recent CAREW card, and that is the 1986 Tops that I have in a PSA 9. Nice looking card. That's his last Tops card. After that is the 1985 Tops, also PSA 9. '84 Tops, and you guessed it, a 9. '83 PSA 9. '82 Tops. Love the '82 Tops with the hockey sticks on the side there. And that is 5 down. '81. This was tough to find centered. Got that in a 9 so far. Doing good. And one of my all-time favorite sets, 1980 PSA 9. We're done with the 80s. We now are into the 70s. And this is the 79 Tops in an 8. '78. '77. This is the year he won his MVP. He chased 400, got real close to hitting 400. I think he finished with like a 377 average. Love the 76 Tops. Love the All-Star logo there. That's a PSA 8. This, I had this card raw, submitted it to PSA. I had this card for probably 30, 40 years. I couldn't believe it came back in 8. I was thrilled to death. Absolutely love that card. Great grade for that. Now you see I start to go down in the 7s for the 70s. So here's the 74 Tops and a 7. '73, I got lucky with this card in an 8. I thought I was going to have to get that in a 7, but for some reason I found that in a great price. My favorite ROD CAREW card is the 72 Tops. And this is a terrific grade in a 7. I just love the design. I love the pose. I love the old school Twins uniform. I'm going to have to move these cards up a little bit further. I need another row. We're getting towards the end here now. Here's the beautiful 71 Tops in a PSA 6. Get this up a little higher. This I got recently. Here's the 70 Tops in a PSA 7. Really, really nice card. And this was on my last video. Picked up the 69 Tops in a PSA 6. And the card that I picked up today, or this week, is 68 Tops, second year, in a PSA 5.5. Oh, I forgot to put the 70 down. And last but not least, the rookie 67 tops in the PSA 2. Now, a little story about this card. I always wanted to get this card in a PSA 4. Now, my one mistake in my years of collecting, I bought this card during the pandemic, during the boom. And the worst 2 months of the entire pandemic was January and February of 2021. And you guessed it, I bought this card in February of 2021. And before the pandemic, a PSA 4 was going for about $400. So here we are. It's now February 2021. I have $400 set aside, just had gotten my tax return back. And I was ready to get a PSA 4. Well, the 4s at that time, like everything else, was probably about $1,000 at that time. So the only thing I could have got at that time for $400 was this 2. I mean, it's a nice 2. It's nicely centered. It actually looks pretty darn nice. And now the 4s have come back down to where they were before the pandemic. It's about $400, maybe $500. So I don't know. Maybe someday I'll upgrade this to get a 4 and sell this or keep them both. I don't know. I love the card regardless. It's a 2, still a pretty nice grade for this card. And that's the rookie card of Rodney Carew. So let's tower over the top of this now and start from the top. I hate the glare above the light, but I'll do the best I can. And there again is the 86, 85 and a 9, 84, 83, and 82. Did really well in the 80s with getting 9s. There's the 81, 80, and then transitioned to the 8s for the late 70s, 79, 78, 77. And luckily, somehow in these next 2 cards, I end up getting 8s, which I was thrilled. There's a 74 and a 7, and this was surprisingly cheap for an 8. And my favorite Carew card on the right there is the 72. There is the 71, the 70. 71s are tough to get in 7s. I mean, they're just really expensive. And this 6 looks great. Great eye appeal. There's the 70, I'm sorry. There's the 69. There's the pickup this week in a 5.5. And there is the Rook in a PSA 2. Let's zoom out, and there it is. Finally completed. Then the PSA Basic Top Set Registry run for ROD CAREW. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks along my journey for watching these videos for the ROD CAREW run. Finally can say thank God I finished another player run, and now for the next few months you'll be seeing nothing but Frank Robinson cards. And I really appreciate you watching and all your support. Again, don't forget the 2024 7th Annual Baseball Card Hall of Fame ballot. The link will be down below. You got 3 more days to vote. Okay? I appreciate it. I thank you guys. I appreciate all your likes and comments. Until then, like I always say, have fun with it. See you real soon. Bye-bye.